Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Thank you all for coming back for part 2 of dreams. We're going to look at lucid dreams, how that is you controlling your dreams. It's really interesting. My daughter always said she could change the outcome of a dream if she thought about it. So I don't think I've done this. I haven't done the training for this. I've always been busy doing something else, but it is possible. So lucid dreams. To remember dreams, write them down as soon as you wake up to get your mind into the habit of recalling dreams. By writing them down as soon as you can, you'll remember more and more dreams each time. Make sure to write something down each morning. If you do not remember, just write no dreams, as this encourages the habit and will increase dream recall. Your lucid dreams will become more vivid as you train the details to become clearer. So when you wake up, your first thought should be, what did I dream about? Now then, for lucid dreams, you need to be performing reality checks. A reality check could be pinching the top of your hand or scratching the top of your head, something you can remember to do easily when in a dream. Perform reality checks throughout the day, and then when you are sleeping, ask yourself, am I dreaming? Then test that answer by doing something that changes the progress of the dream. As I say, my daughter always said that she could do this. Do this reality check throughout the day while awake. Every time you do it, ask yourself whether you are dreaming or not. So that literally needs to become a habit, whether it's pinching yourself or scratching your head or clapping your hands. So if you do this like a few times a day, if you clap your hands, then when you do it in your dream, you can know it's you and not part of the dream, that you are awake in the dream. So I think if you do want to lucid dream, it's a really good idea to do what they're calling here reality checks. Right, these reality checks, they're thought to work because you link an action with a thought. You ask yourself whether you're dreaming every time you do the reality check. You attach that question and thought to the action. The important thing to note is that the reality check is linked to raising your awareness and asking yourself if you are dreaming, because you always try to do them at the same time. So you do the reality check and ask yourself, are you dreaming? This is believed to work because you link an action with a thought. Because you ask yourself whether you are dreaming, every time you do the reality check, you attach that question and that thought to the action. The important thing is that the reality check is linked to raising your awareness and asking yourself if you are dreaming. After doing this for a few days or weeks, you will eventually, by default, do it in your dreams at random times. You'll go through the motion of doing the reality check in your dream, and when you do that check, you will raise your awareness and essentially wake up your mind and start lucid dreaming. The reality checks start appearing in your dreams because you do them all the time when you are awake. It needs to become a habit because that is essentially how they work in the dream. Make this become something you do so much in your waking life that your brain has no choice but to carry it over into your dream life. Which, if you think about it, dreams are only about our daily life, aren't they? They dream about what's happening, our thoughts, our feelings. So they dream about that. We dream about normal kind of reality things. So I think that's quite interesting if you've got the patience to do that, to kind of like just keep pinching yourself or tapping yourself. Like, am I dreaming? Am I dreaming? So if that can occur in a dream, then you're lucid dreaming. As I said, my daughter loved this and felt that she could control the ending of a dream or change the story of a dream. But although I think I have spirit dreams, I've never considered that. I have astral travelled though, I do like that. Or I did like that, I haven't done that for a long time. So projection, lucid and spirit dreams. The core experience of astral projection, out-of-body experiences, sleep paralysis, lucid and spirit dreams, they're all very similar. It can begin when you're half asleep in bed. You may feel paralysed and be aware that you are lying in bed, yet there are some funny sensations going on. As you dissociate from your body, as you're just dropping off to sleep, you begin to feel as if you are floating. Your mind shuts off awareness from your physical body and your body falls asleep. You will naturally transfer your awareness to a flexible body, a dream body. You could describe this as spirit or an astral body, or you could call it your lucid dream body. It's all about perspective. When you separate from your body, you can explore the room, pass through walls and windows, and even fly out into the night. This is why this incredibly realistic experience is interpreted as a spiritual one. The theory of astral travel is that it is exploring a realm that exists, whereas lucid dreaming is controlling a dream in your head. There's a huge difference from controlling a dream in your head to exploring and experiencing an area in the astral world, whilst being separate from your physical body. The difference is so large that many people discount astral projection and say it is not real, that there is no proof as such of astral projection. Some say it is just a complex variation of lucid dreaming and that is all in the subject's head, just like a dream. I have an astral travel book. I have a book on everything. And I think it was in this book, it said while you're lying in bed, visualize pulling back a corner of the ceiling. So you start pulling a corner of the ceiling, like moving a sheet or a blanket, and you pull that over. And you pull that over and lie there and look at the night sky or whatever you want to visualize. And quite a few times, excuse my voice, quite a few times I dreamt I was just walking around where I live. I went shopping. I met up with some students. We were chatting and they invited me back to their student flat and I had a cup of tea and chatted with them, made friends with them. And that is as real to me as anything I've ever done. And I did it a few times and I met up with these students. I can see them as clear as anything. I can see the room where we used to meet for a cup of coffee and everything. And that is as real experience as when I meet up with a friend for a coffee. And that is, I believe that is astral travel, not lucid dreaming, that's different. And I believe that this is while I was studying astral travel, obviously, and giving some thought about how to do it. But it could be a spirit dream because spirit dreams are incredibly strong. They stay with you for years. You always know when it's a spirit dream because of the reality of it. It's so real. That is, you've actually visited the spiritual realm, which is real. So I think lucid dreaming and spiritual dreaming would be very similar, but I think I astral travelled because of the actual realness of it. I was there. I can remember where I met them. I can remember where we went to their flat, where we had coffee, and where I met up with them a couple of times. So a really interesting experiences, but you have to open your mind to them and allow these things to happen. So as it says, there's a huge difference from controlling a dream in your head to exploring and experiencing the astral world whilst being separate from your physical body. Many people, as I said this, I've read this, I'm just reaffirming. Many people discount astral projection and say it is not real. There is no proof of astral projection, and it is a complex variation of lucid dreaming that is all in the subject's head, like a dream. So these are decisions that you have to make yourself and things that you have to decide for yourself and how you feel about them. So is astral projection real? Many people lucid dream. There are people who claim to be able to astral project at will. I wouldn't say I could do it as well, but I have done it. They have just learned the skill and practice it. You will have to make up your own mind about it. You can then decide whether you call that experience astral travel or a vivid lucid dream. So I think as with most things spiritual, we have to make our own decisions about what we're experiencing and how we want to go through these things. So, but very interesting and well worth examining. I can't remember the book. I'll see if I can find it in a minute. Okay, journaling. I'm all about the journaling. It helps so much. So journaling, our dream diary, our astral travel diary, whatever you want to call it. So exercises for your journal for all types of dreaming. Colours and shapes. What colours are in the dream? That's very important. How do the colours make you feel? Were they positive or negative? Was it dark and dreary or light and bright? Notice lighting. Is it dark or light, shadowy or shiny? Do you feel good in this energy or do you feel a little bit negative? People in your dream, who is there? Do you know them? Did you interact with them? What are they doing there? Why are they there? Then places. Do you know where you are? Are you in the countryside, a city, a foreign country? Is there a landmark such as a church? Are you indoors or outdoors? So this is why it's important to write down as soon as you wake up and remember these things. And a good way of remembering dreams can be, I found, is to think of a colour. When you wake up, think of a colour and let that colour take you back to the dream. There's a strong association. So if you see blue, you might remember the sky in your dream, or you might remember a house that was blue. So think of a colour and allow that to take you back to your dream if you can. So yes, do you know where you are? Very important. The weather. Think about the weather. Did it change with certain people? So was it raining, sunshiny? Who came around? What were they wearing? Look around, close your eyes again, try to remember the dream by visualising it, which is why we did a visualisation exercise before, so you learn to examine things. What are you feeling at this time, and did this feeling change throughout the dream? Were there any animals there? Are they wild or tame or domestic? Did they come close? Did you like them? Did you not like them? How did you feel? How did you feel during the dream? Were you happy, relaxed, carefree, or enthusiastic? Were you angry or felt in control? Did you have a good sense of direction? Did you know where you were? Did you know how to get home? These things really interesting for, I'm going to call this part of your journey for your dream diary, because if you dream once and you get these things, if you get a repeat dream and you have some of these things in, the more often things crop up, the more likely it is about to be a message from the spirit world. So that's why it's most important to keep a journal. I'm going to put that on my grave. Keep a journal. Did you know what you wanted to do? Did you get a good response from another person, object, animal? Did you react well to the other symbols in your dream? Did you fight any dream monsters? Was your dream negative? Did you feel emotionally upset or frustrated? Were you unable to get somewhere? Did you feel jealous? Did you have an argument or disagreement? Was it resolved in the dream? Did you not want to know what happened next in the dream? Did you just want to wake up? Were you being argued with by an authority figure? Were they trying to get you to do something you didn't want to? When you woke up, did you feel happy, contented, or in a good mood? Did you feel your dream was praising your actions or attitude? Has your dream made you feel more decisive and confident? Nice positive dream. And did the dream stay in your mind all day? That's really interesting. The more it lingers, the more you revisit it and think about it, the more likely it is to be a message from the spirit world. If you find it difficult to remember dreams clearly, concentrating on one aspect of each dream can help to build a picture. Remembering an object such as a flower, an animal, and building, or a building somewhere, can bring the dream back up. And as I said earlier, a colour can be very successful. It can nudge the subconscious into remembering more of the dream. So, yeah, I'll have to get this book published because these are all things that you need to revisit and look at, and hopefully you can write down perhaps here. I must learn how to upload my handouts. I think it's just via email, isn't it? I need to find someone to do that for me. So using dream cards, I have dream cards. I have cards for every situation. These are, oh, you can't see, Julia Parker's dream cards. I don't know whether I'm allowed to promote them. I don't suppose you mind. Dream cards can open the mind and allow a new perspective on the visions of dreams. Consider what the images are that the cards suggest. It may be a feeling or a memory. For example, cards work well by allowing students to select their own meaning significance to the reading of them. They work equally well for people developing in a circle with others or for students who choose to develop on their own. So various methods of reading the cards. If you're sitting in a group, you can ask each other to choose a card randomly or a card they resonate with. They can share the message from that card if it resonates with them, or swap the card with their partner. Whilst everyone is sitting together in circle, because we've done a meditation earlier, ask them to close their eyes and picture the card. What does the image mean to them? Does it feel positive or negative? Is the picture colourful or dark? What do the colours mean to them? Are there any numbers in the card that could indicate a birthday, anniversary or passing? Ask them to visualise other students in the circle and consider who they are drawn to, who they feel may benefit from the message on the card. You'll know where to go. Your energy will draw you where you need to go. Ask them to bring their attention back to the circle and give the person in the circle the message that they visualised on the card. Repeat this exercise by asking a member of the circle to sit in the centre of the circle and then ask everyone to select a card to give a message to the sitter. Repeat the meditation would be useful at this point, and then change the recipient to read for another student. So you've got a student and everyone sitting in a circle linking into this one student rather than going round a circle, and this is quicker than giving readings to everyone. If you are working on your own, choose a dream card to find a picture message that you're comfortable with, and then just sit and quietly consider what the pictures resonate, what colours, what symbols are resonating with you, and consider all aspects of what the message could mean. The correct interpretation of your message will just feel right. Things feel when they're in the right place. You can repeat the above meditation and ask these questions. Does it feel positive or negative? Is it colourful or dark? What do the colours mean to you? So if you repeat all of that and the meditation if you want to, then you can take what you can from that message for you, but you can also give the message later to a family member or a friend that you feel drawn to and who would benefit from the message, because you will be drawn to someone. So also for the next 7 nights at least, choose a card. If you're using dream cards, choose a card that you feel a connection to every night before you go to sleep. Place a dream card under the pillow so that energy can flow through you. If you don't have dream cards Before you drift off to sleep, think of a question that you would like an answer to, or who you would like to visit you while you sleep. Intention and intent is everything in spirituality. Remind students to keep a record of their dream visitors. How did they feel? Was their sleep disturbed? Were the colours bright and strong or dark and hazy? Keeping a record in your journal will help them to analyse your dreams. I'm going between teaching here and personalising it for you, so bear with me. And I think I'm just really weary with this cold as well. Keeping a record will help you to analyse your dreams and their meanings, but also, most importantly, becomes a record of their development. So now we've looked at the spirit realm. So my next few videos will be about practical interpretations, how to read flowers, how to read ribbons, how to read cards. We've looked on how to use a crystal ball, how to use a pendulum. So the next section of my book is going to be all about practical exercises, which is really fascinating. If you can get a little group together to look at this and work together, that would be amazing for you and for me. Any questions here? Please leave in the messages. I'd love to hear back from somewhere. I feel a bit lonely here, so I would love some feedback. What you would like me to talk about, how you feel about what I've done so far, and if there's anything you'd like me to change or do differently. So I'm feeling quite poorly at the moment. I can barely keep my eyes open, so I'm going to go and have a coffee and rest. And thank you so much for being here again, and I'll see you all next time for practical methods of communicating with spirit. For example, if you pick a flower, obviously what colour it is it a bulb flower? Does it grow from seed? Is it a winter flower or a summer flower? Is it a perpetual flower? Does it grow every year? Or is it just a summer flower? So when you choose a flower, or when you're reading a flower, these are all the things that you need to look at and consider when you're giving messages. So, and as I say, next time we'll be looking at practical aspects of mediumship. And when we've looked at that, we'll look at personal aspects of spirituality, such as feng shui and looking after ourselves, making our home comfortable. So yeah, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all next time, and hopefully I'll be able to speak. Thank you. Bye bye.